you come home from that deployment and you go into SEAL Team 1 Cadre, which we actually have talked about on here with Roger Hayden, because even when I was at SEAL Team 1 and I was in training cell, we still called it Cadre, and that was, 20-something years later. And I never even made the connection, and Roger and I talked about the fact that, some of the training that you guys implemented back there, the point man course where you're walking through and the tripwires are there and all that, we still did that. A lot of the demo we still did. And so that's what you did when you got home. You went into that training cell, being Cadre and teaching. And you mentioned here that you learned a lot being an instructor, and I always agree with that. In fact, when I was in the SEAL teams, no one wanted to go to the training department, right? We all wanted to just deploy. So when I took over the training, I always told guys, look, if you want to master what you do, you got to go and teach it. And you also mentioned Al Huey in here. And when I went through Buds, when we were at San Clemente Island, every night when the sun goes down, we'd sing the song, Good Night, Al Huey. Good night, Al Huey. Good night, Al Huey, wherever you may be. And I never knew, and still don't know, who Al Huey is.
Well, Al Huey,
other than the camp is called Al Huey. It's called Camp Al Huey out there. And honestly, I make my kids sing this song. When the sun goes down, me and my kids, we sing this song.
Well, I'm sure you've heard of Dave Shibley, Commodore Shibley, and Al and Dave were best of friends, and Al was another mentor like Barry Enoch to me, and they went through class 2 of UDT back in the 50s, and they were all in Korea and stuff, and he led by example again, but it's kind of like when he talks, you better be like E.F. Hutton. You better be listening and keeping your ears wide open. And just as Al told me one day, he says, good Lord gave you one mouth, 2 ears, and 2 eyes. So use 80% of that and keep the other one shut for 20%. You'll be all right. So.